Alrighty, time for a new season. Fresh slate for all these teams. Amazon poured a ton of money to revamp this franchise, and I hope it was worth it. I'm excited. I'm ready. What is up with the uniforms this year? They look horrible. This new look for the elves, I'm not going for it. Like, where's the long hair? Why'd they have to cut it? Dwarves gotta buy this episode? I was really looking forward to seeing what they were up to. What is Adar doing? He literally has the elf in his grasp, and he just lets him go. Gives him weapons. I mean, if you're right there, make the play. Fire Gil-galad. I mean, this free agent the Harfoot signed is such a weird choice. I mean, he doesn't fit their team at all. I mean, the Harfoots are my least favorite team. I mean, they leave behind their own kind. How am I supposed to root for that? I mean, the men really need to trade Waldrig. I mean, he doesn't even want to be here. Dude, Morgoth's out for the season? Why? Eternal imprisonment. How are the orcs supposed to compete? Oh my gosh, Harfoot's got the bye this week. I'm so glad I'm not going to be watching them. Elrond's on inactives again? Dude, the elves do so much better when he's on screen. Why would they pull him this episode? The dwarves have been really quiet this season. What's going on there? Why did they give Browyn leadership? Is it just because she killed an orc? Because other than that, she doesn't seem to have any qualifications to lead them. Galadriel, what are you doing? Aren't you trying to befriend the Númenóreans? Why are you antagonizing them? How is that gonna make them want to help you? Come on, think smarter. We need this alliance. I feel like Gil-galad's not utilizing Elrond at all. What is going on with the elves this season? So Waldrig signed with the orcs? No surprise there. I'm surprised he stayed as long as he did. It was so obvious he wanted to go over there. What kind of call was that from Gil-galad? Why would he have Elrond secretly try to find out if the elves had Mithril when it's so obvious that Durin would have just given them the Mithril if Elrond had just asked? It's so needlessly complicated. This is why we need Gil-galad gone. New High King. The elves really need a new High King for their season to turn around. I mean, I don't see how they can come out on top with this kind of management. Well, Browyn recovered from that injury extremely quickly. I don't know how she bounced back from an arrow through her shoulder so quickly. But hey, I guess big win for the men. Fire Gil-galad. So how many orcs are there in this battle right now? I feel like they're 20, and then sometimes I feel like they're 100. Somewhere in there, there's too many orcs on the field. If I wanted to watch something this boring with no offense, I would just watch a Steelers game. Is Sauron on inactives, or what's going on? Why is he not showing up? The orcs need him to show up. We're halfway through the season, and now that I think about it, I don't think anything's happened. I mean, I'm looking forward to some offense. Alrighty, Galadriel decided to put Isildur into the battle. I hope he can live up to all this hype, because we know what he has the potential to be. So they didn't really do much with Isildur. I mean, he saved his dad, but that was about it. What are the men doing? That is such a stupid decision. Why would they leave a fortress that the elves build in a fabulous position for them then to go down to a village with wooden buildings to fight off orcs? It makes no sense. They had the tactical advantage in the fortress, and yet they decide to trickle down. I don't understand. I mean, this is horrible management. Where are the rings this season? I thought that was the whole point of this show. I mean, I have more rings than this show. Fire Gil-galad. Why is Sauron on the elves team? This doesn't make any sense. Do they know that he's on their team? I mean, what kind of name is Halbrand? Don't they know? I mean, a lot of Adar's calls were questionable, but he got the job done at the end, and you gotta give him credit for that. I mean, I don't know who to root for this year. Am I seriously gonna go for the orcs? I can't believe Isildur and his friends got ejected. That wasn't worthy of ejection. I hate it when the captain comes in and ruins the voyage when it should be up to the sailors. Does like any team's management know what they're doing? Dang, the orcs wiped the floor with the elves and men. I mean, I thought the elves had it, but they just threw it away at the end. They definitely didn't see Waldreg coming around the edge, going back up to the mountain and placing the key in, unlocking the volcano. I mean, what a gutsy call by Adar. So, is like the season over? Did it end early? Because there's no way anyone survived that volcano eruption. I mean, the pyroclastic flow alone should have killed everyone. I mean, I hope these teams can pull it together at the end, because I don't feel like anyone's winning right now. And I know me as the viewer, I definitely don't feel like I'm winning right now. Fire Gil-galad!